Greg. Mike. Two bandits. Watching Bluey.
This episode is called Stumpfest.
What up, party people, and welcome to episode 58.
58?
Of Two Bandits Watching Bluey.
There he is.
I'm your good pal, Greg Painter.
I see him in the flesh, more than, I see him right there.
And with me is Mr. Mike Black, all dressed in black. But his real name is...
No! My name is Mike Martin, and it's a very interesting day today.
It is.
Whew, you see me calm myself
Lovely
down
day
there?
today. It's beautiful. It's somehow in the middle of December in Syracuse, and we do not have a drop of snow on the ground yet. Although this is coming out a few days from now, and we got a little mini blizzard that could be coming this weekend. So,
Oh, really? I didn't know.
really?
About that.
Check the weather forecast, my dude.
All right, cool.
So if you have any lawn project or yard projects you need help with, I would get it done right now. Anything that needs taken care of?
Well, my leaves are good, and all of the leaves.
Oh, there's leaves in your yard?
There
That must
are
mean
leaves.
there's a tree.
No.
Let's chop it down and have a Stumpfest!
Yes! Welcome, ladies, germs, every single person that wants to hang out with us. Welcome to Stumpfest!
Welcome to Stumpfest. You know what my favorite thing about
Whoa!
us doing a Bluey podcast?
Justin!
No.
Oh,
about us
you
doing
scared me.
a Bluey podcast and finding out what really resonates me and what things do I really like about Bluey. I was taking my notes on my handy dandy iPhone 13. Shout out Apple. Every time when I was taking notes and wrote the word Stumpfest, it automatically corrected it to being all caps. Every single time. No joke. I'm sharing the evidence. Every single time it says Stumpfest, it is all caps. I was like, you know me, phone. You know me very well.
What a sweet phone.
It's a sweet phone. It's a sweet episode, man. I love this one.
Is your phone named Chilli? Because that would be super cute.
That would
if you
be
could
super
name
cute,
it.
but my phone does not have a name. It's called phone.
It's called phone. It's okay.
So I'm excited to talk to you about Stumpfest.
Yeah? Are
But
you?
first,
Oh, man.
We
We are
see-
going into it, folks.
what our friends at wikibluey have to say about this episode.
Greg, this is probably the most important question I have ever asked you in all of podcasting. What's a Stumpfest?
Dad and his mates hit the backyard ready to rip up some tree stumps.
Ready to rip up?
But when Bluey and Bingo take over a stump as a nail salon,
Yep.
Dad finds he's got some negotiating to do.
Okay, that honestly,
That's a heck of a... That makes you wonder. That leaves it open for interpretation. There's a lot of gray in there to explore in the 7-minute epic of an episode.
when people ask the question, what's the first episode you would show to somebody to experience Bluey? This is in my top, one.
This
Dude.
it was a question recently posed on the Two Bandits Facebook group. What is the intro episode? I don't know if this one came up. I think
Probably.
Grammys, Grammys was up there. Keepy Uppies was the one up there too. But yeah, I can see Stumpfest. It's got all the family there. Everybody's being their biggest self. We've got some.
There's a lot of
We've got
biggest
some
self.
Lucky's
Yes.
dad.
You get Lucky's dad.
You can't have a great intro episode without a Lucky's
Yes. So, right out of the gate, it's bro time.
dad. Stumpfest,
Dude.
I very much like the kids are just doing their little hand slappy game that I could never.
I
never.
dressed in black.
That was never
red
my
silver,
jam.
Buttons.
You know
Up,
more of the
down, her
words?
Back. They reach so high.
Whoa.
They reach the sky. That's all I got. Dang it!
Wow. I'd never heard of that before until now, and now my head just exploded that you sang the song.
Bandit, watch me if I'm wrong. Call me out, but I think, yeah,
If
got
not,
it.
that's
Cool.
a heck of an improv. But we get the guys show up. We get the Stumpfest scream.
Yep.
My favorite is Bingo in the black background when Uncle Stripe comes in and just Stumpfest. Her eyes tweak oh God. Be quiet, Uncle Stripe. That was not a pitch that I enjoy.
And then you got Bandit. He's carrying an axe. And then you got Lucky's dad carrying, I think it's a pick of some sort.
Well, Lucky's dad comes in a minute. When they have the first intro, it's just Dad and Stripe.
Is that what it is? Oh, okay, yes.
Lucky's dad makes his entrance, as I noted on here, very Randy Orton-esque entrance, slithering over the gate and just hey ladies,
My folly. That's
watch
right.
us get sweaty.
So it's Stripe showing up with the cooler.
Yeah.
So they're having a day. And it's interesting because I thought that The pink container was a cooler, but it's a Bluetooth speaker.
We have literally the exact same Bluetooth speaker. A little purple Bluetooth that looks exactly like that.
And I think in the end, this is my favorite intro to any Bluey episode ever. The first 6 seconds is just...
You are a fan of them screaming the name of the episode at the start of the episode, because you felt the same about the beach too. The beach. Just the louder you scream an intro, the better it is.
But she doesn't, because Bluey's the one that intros it, right? And she doesn't to scream it. She says,
Stumpfest?
This episode is called Stumpfest? Like, she's excited and then pauses and is confused, even in the intro.
This episode is supposed to be called Nail Salon.
Ugh.
What's going on here?
But she's excited.
She's excited. Muffin is all the excited. Despite not really knowing
girl
what,
Muffin.
Just raises it. Stumpfest. Bam.
Dude.
Beefs it.
Oh, the leaves are falling, so you know it's wow, that sounded really depressing in my head, but it's tree dying season. But they're cutting down trees, and that's why the leaves are falling. So that's adequate to what they're doing right now.
Gonna rip up this stump, then gonna rip up that stump.
Boom. Points far away.
And now your hero every day of the
Sorry.
week, Lucky's dad,
Yes.
slithers over the fence.
Okay. Why are you comparing him to Randy Orton right now? What's happening?
Go back and watch the way his body. You know how Randy Orton, when he's about to do the RKO,
He's getting in that place.
and Lucky's dad just kind of slithered and melted his body over the step. Hey, ladies, want to watch get all sweaty?
Okay, cool. We are going to segue to that part because that's how episodes work. I love the fact that they have parts of their fence that allow them to interact with their neighbor, because there are 2 spots in the shrubs that allows Lucky's dad to just be around.
That's true, and that's like a gate. Their fence has a gate, so easy access to the neighbors.
Boom.
Our fence with our neighbors does not have a gate.
Okay. Boom. Welcome to the dark hours of Bluey. Do Lucky's dad and Chilli have vibes for each other?
Do that. I've seen this on TikTok and here and there, different places. I think it's Zach Mander, I think, is a TikTok guy who brought up this fan
You
theory.
don't think that they're not?
I think
I
think they are a fun group, just having fun with each other. They've been friends for years.
Just making sure. Okay, question 2. Go back to the green side of the grass, because that's what you do. Grass is always greener. Where's the pizza oven?
He's gone.
Bringing it back to the Hammer Barn
We
project.
talked about it a few weeks ago. That was a short-lived investment.
They showed a lot of backyard. I didn't see a single sweet pizza oven hanging out in that backyard at all. So, but I also love the fact that they have the open gate policy when it comes to the fences, because our neighbors that I have, we don't, because I don't hang out with
Our
them.
neighbor on one side, we chat a lot.
Sure.
He goes to Syracuse football games, talk sports and stuff. Other side, not. They moved in and put up a fence, so I think that kind of told their level of desire of interaction with us.
Oh man, I'm worried about you, Greg.
But to jump back to it, I don't think it's a fact that there's any sort of chicanery going on with Chilli and Lucky.
Yeah.
What I do think, though, Lucky's. What I do think, though, Mom and Trixie are getting day drunk hardcore right. That is not lemonade. That is lemonade plus vodka.
That is such a cute question you see online of, what are they drinking? What are they enjoying? You can see it in their eyebrows. You can see it how they speak. You can see when the glasses are jingling and the splashes
all
go
over.
by. Those girls are not just... I couldn't just drink lemonade and be like,
You're not
get it, Mike?
You're exactly 100% getting day drunk, which is all fine by me.
It's so gorgeous.
Especially as the episode advances and their comments and their reactions. It's
Oh, man.
because the boys are doing the same. That's not a cooler, a pop they got down there.
No pop.
No
pop.
sody.
No soda. No. I hope your plug is for something that is a delicious beverage in Australia, because, man, when they turn on the Bro Rock, they turn on the Bro Rock.
Raw, slam down that axe.
It's time. There's no
Girls-
questions asked.
Girls run away in fear. What's going on here? It's okay. I'm going to set up a nice little nail salon on the other stump.
Yeah.
How could that go wrong?
How would that go wrong? And when we think about the balance of the 3 kids hanging out here, 2 of them are like, yeah, it's a nail salon. And one of them's like, no, this is mine. This is our nail salon. It's Bluey's nail salon. It really is,
She's
man.
the eldest. She's in charge.
She is, and she's...
They go all out with that, though. Painting it out.
Dude.
Once I saw the paint come out, if I was one of the guys, although they were probably in a world of their own, I'd be like, uh-oh.
That's
this is
the
about to
thing.
get a little difficult for us.
Because they are very paint committed is what I wrote down. Because they are focused on what they're building together, the three of them. They don't care what's going on at Stump 1. They're Stump 2.
Oh, I care about what's going on at Stump 1, Mike.
Oh, of course.
Stump 1, we
Dude.
got El Bandito with his axe just rocking.
Going at it.
First off, a minute earlier, we had Stripe just trying to poke the ground with it. And Lucky just standing there like, yep,
Dude,
that's what you're doing.
I know that
Good
says...
job.
Lucky's dad literally pointing at it saying, yep, that's a stump.
That's what a lot of projects are. When you get that many people to do a Stumpfest type of project, there's a lot of people standing around drinking and goofing around while one person does work.
One thing you need to realize is Bandit is asking a favor from Stripe and Lucky's dad right now. So he's putting himself in a position where he's saying, hey, can you guys help me out? I've got to pull 2 stumps. If you ask me right now, Mike, do you want to go pull 2 stumps from my yard? At first, I'd be like, yeah, let's do it, man. That's cool. And then you put thought into it.
Have you ever Stumpfested?
I have never Stumpfested myself. Have you Stumpfested?
Yes.
Okay.
It wasn't as joyous a party as this was. It was me, Beth, and Emily with our sad, dead, what was it? A cherry tree maybe in our front yard?
Oh, no.
That we chopped down. It's like, all right, just got to dig up the roots.
Just got to dig it up.
Despite what
Stumpfest. You should have called me.
Despite what this episode tells you, roots aren't that small.
I would have been your Uncle
They're
Stripe
much
in this
bigger.
day, man. See? And that's how that works. And so in that moment where you say, you see it, Lucky's dad goes, oh, yeah, that's a stump, is because I was invited. I'm going to do some heavy lifting, but that's a bit much.
I'm glad that I didn't invite you to the Stumpfest, though, because then I'd be working and you'd just be throwing chunks of ice at me based
Dude.
on this.
Stop reading my notes, apparently. I looked at it at first. I was just like, oh, well, okay, well, it's December right now, so he's just chucking snowballs at... No, what is he throwing at him?
Grab some ice out the cooler.
Ice cubes hurt, man.
And just it does it when you've got a tray to just bat them down with.
Very shielded, Lucky's dad is. Oh,
So great.
gosh.
Then
And
my-
then we cut the music.
And then what happens?
Then we go to the girls.
Dun, 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 dun.
It's so good.
You got Mum and Trixie hanging out, getting their nails done, which feels strange because
Yep.
it looks like they're just painting their fur.
Yeah, I was very confused about that part.
They don't animate the nails, dog nails in this.
Which you
Talk
can give
about
credit
dog
to.
teeth in season 3 if you're in USA, but they don't talk about dog nails often.
Right. The thing I like about it, it's the whole thing that we've been kind of, I think we're leaning into a little bit, at least I am, is that we're not going to grow up to be Bandits and Chillis. And that's cool. And we're going to all grow up to be Stripes and Trixie's. Trixie's hair is fluffed out after she gets her hair done. Like, you can tell she's having a good day, and she's not... All the other doggos are just well kept, well to be. And Trixie's like, oh, I'm leaning in a little bit today, and...
To steal a word that my mom, or that my dear wife says when she's had a couple beverages, getting a little warm.
Getting a little warm. I like that.
Trixie and Mom have had a couple cocktails. They're feeling it.
Yeah.
Let's go get our nails done.
Let's go get... Yeah. And her hair's...
Told you this place is great.
Boom. Hair's poofed out. It's perfect. Great.
But they need more customers now. I do love the way it's like, hey, Dad, can you be our customers? Nah, Stomp. Just very much in the moment. I'm not dadding right now. I'm Bandit right now.
You
with
see
my-
that Stump?
with
Like,
my
if I said to Greg right
Bandit's
now,
hanging out with his dogs.
Greg, let's go cut up that stop sign. Let's go do it.
That's a felony, sir.
Well, oh, dang, never mind. Okay, we won't. Oh, man, okay. I mean, if I nodded enough to you, would you? If I brought a pink...
You got that really big tree in your backyard. We can just chop that down
Uh-huh.
and then Stumpfest.
It's just as long as I have the
That would
Bluetooth speaker.
crush your house.
That would not be a
massive,
consideration.
massive tree. That would be a
So
horrible
many
idea.
power lines.
What? Power? It's either the neighbor's house, your house, or electricity for this place for a month. That would also end in jail, I think. Anyway,
Life moves on.
Stump 1
Yes.
conquered. Again, not enough roots in that stump. If I'm
I'm
going
so
to have any qualms. I do like the second Lucky's dad pries it out. We get the flex.
I'm so sad because I can't use the word brofest for this because this is a very brofest mindset. Maybe that's how Stumpfest
Hugh Dog Fest
was generated, and it's a moment between all the boys that truly just. Again, it's going to be in my brackets.
I think the closest thing that I've had to a Stumpfest that we've done is when I'm trying to remember everybody who came out. I believe it was you, Brent, and Nikolai.
It's with the swing set.
With the swing set, yes. Our neighbors.
Swing set fest!
Shout out to our neighbors before the ones who moved in and put up a fence to keep us away from them. They were moving and they're like, hey. We went over to him and was like, hey, we want to buy your swing set. It's like a big, nice, 3-story tall wood swing set.
It was very light. It was easy.
We were looking to buy one. Like, just get it out of our backyard and it's yours.
Yeah. Lemon
Piece
squeezy.
of cake.
Dunzo, dude!
We ended up having to take it into multiple pieces.
I went about 12 times.
Carry it around, and then we waited while the ladies were sitting in the...
Wait
up on the porch, like, move it over just a little bit this way. How about up this way? Now let's set it this way a little bit more.
Did we get Chilli and Trixie without knowing it?
We did.
Were they drinking lemonade? What were they drinking that day?
Not lemonade,
no!
that's for sure.
Oh.
And then we got it set, and we were like high-fiving, and yeah, we did it.
Oh, we were super hyped, too. Dang it!
We made ourselves proud. No, but that was for the chitlins. That was for the littlies. That wasn't for... a koi pond that hasn't shown up still yet today. Just saying.
Still hasn't shown up yet. Where's that koi pond, y'all? Just asking. Not asking, but we're asking.
Time to go to Stump 2.
Oh.
And I'm sure this will be a piece of cake. Bandit will let Bluey know it's time for the Stump to go. All good, no problems.
Yep.
Right.
Lack of shout out when Bandit does yell, Chilli? Come on there, closed caption people. It says Chilli. Come on. Where were you at, dogs? I should start saying that more often. Where are you at, dogs?
There was another one earlier, too. They said something about listening to some tunes.
Yeah.
And then there was I can't remember what it said now, but it had a wrong subtext, what's that called?
Subtitles?
Subtitles!
Got it! Closed caption subtitles?
Closed caption subtitles. But no, we're going to fight. This is the first I've heard about this.
Ooh.
And then we call for some help to Chilli.
Chilli!
Little Chilli.
And I love
Leave him alone.
the eyebrows. Like you can tell that the animators are trying to put those eyes on those scales because
Trying to run a small business.
just the lemonade is kicking in. She's feeling warm.
Go destroy the planet somewhere else.
What? And when it cuts to Bandit and he says, the optics on this are good. Like, this doesn't look good. But he's trying to phrase it in a way like maybe if I smart speak a little bit, the warm girls won't realize what I'm trying to say right now. This isn't looking good.
He's trying to get that fish pond in there. Save our stump. Save our stump.
Link arms!
And then we got the optics are good. We got the optics are good. It's like, I think we can take him.
Oh!
Like, Lucky's dad's ready to throw fists.
He's ready to go, man!
Also, where's Lucky? This feels like something Lucky should be hanging out with. Is Lucky at like a football match with
I don't know
Janelle?
I don't know how the storyline works out with that. I don't know if they're not together right now and they get back together or something like that. But
Mike.
Yep.
We might have just stumbled on a theory.
Stumblefuss.
I think in season 3, Janelle and Pat are reconciling because we go a little bit later. Mm-hmm. And I was going to call it out at the time. I said, what do you think they're saying? Right near the end of the episode, Lucky says to Stripe, I understand. I know what you're going through right now.
Dude, see, you got
we've seen a little bit of trouble in paradise with Trixie and Stripe here and there with difficulty. Wow.
Yeah.
I think we might have just stumbled on something crazy.
Dude.
Pat
yes.
and Janelle had a trial separation going on a little bit.
A little bit.
And reconciled. Good for them. Life's hard. Whoo!
Welcome to Two Bandits Watching Bluey.
Give us your thoughts.
He's our host, Greg Painter. I'm his other host, Mike Martin. What?
Give us your thoughts. Are we stretching? Does that make sense to you? We might have to throw a TikTok on here about this little fan theory.
Oh, I just got chills, man.
Oh, buddy.
I'm sorry, but I did.
Oh, buddy. We're going to have to set that side.
Mental knuckles right now.
Mental knuckles. We're going to set that side for a minute. I'll somehow put that back in the back of my head.
Okay.
Because we got to move over.
Put yourself into Bandit shoes right now.
To some two. We got 3 angry kids. Got your boys here.
Yep.
You're trying to make right by your boys. It's Stumpfest. It's party. It's drinks. It's tunes. It's rock and roll.
Put yourself in Bennett's shoes right now.
What you gonna do, brother?
And then your oldest Lily says,
Compromise. Compromise.
bruh.
Be our customers.
So,
Fingers and toes. Face makeup.
This, to me, is one of those Greg moments you say, oh, that is too much. And I don't think it's a too much moment. I think it's a, you could have pivoted, bro.
You know what? I don't think so.
Really?
I think if it...
I think it's a pivot moment.
If you and Brent came over and we're doing some project,
Okay.
and Finn, Emily, and Liv were living their best life doing something, and
they have a nail
it was in the
salon.
way. It was in the way of what we had to do next. They were like, "Well, we don't want to. We don't want to. Fine, if we do this, then we'll move." It's like, "All right, cool."
It's a pivot moment.
Now, if I hired 2 contractors to help me,
Oh,
they're like,
let's-
"Dude, come on." But if it's just my dude bros, of course.
I should get paid for that. Dang it. What am I doing?
The boys aren't gonna like that.
The shining star shows up.
I do. I find the boys aren't gonna like that reminds me very much of the Sean moment where Peck's Chili's bottom. Oh, shouldn't have done that. Oh, the boys aren't gonna like that.
She's not going to like it.
But I do like he's whispering the plan to Pat and to Stripe. It's like, oh, come on, what?
No
Girls
unicorns.
just laughing. Compromise, fingers, no twin face, but no unicorns.
Poor Pat.
First thing we see,
Unicorn
Pat,
hat.
100% a unicorn. Colin, he wanted to be a unicorn. He knows if you say that out loud, you're getting a unicorn horn.
Oh,
Bennett made up like all get up, not just face paint, like extreme to the max face paint.
he said, y'all do your nails. I'm going to look like Doink the Clown. Just shotgun blast me with makeup. I got this. Don't worry, because I need this stump gone. Because I know she wants that pond.
We got Chilli recording it now and them laughing up there. And
Get the phones out.
drink number
please.
5.
Dude.
We got Pat looking good, Bandit. Just don't. He's not feeling it at this point. This is it.
He says, don't.
So now we get to do Stumpfest number 2, right?
That's right, right?
Wrong.
Oh, boy.
Bluey changed it, and this.
Okay.
This is the point.
Maybe that's where I was
Greg
thinking this point.
would
Yes.
be like, all right, dude.
all right.
I did the thing.
Yep. We've got axes. We've got
But
other
I-
tools that we don't know what they're
But I
called.
also think this would be the time the ladies would show up and be like, all right,
Which
that was
kind
fun,
of
but
does
now
happen.
it's done.
Which kind of does happen.
Mom comes over. Well, first,
Yes. So, nails painted, unicorn hat on. Lucky's dad just stands up and just slowly steps away. He does one big step, and he does quicker steps. He's like, nah. I need to step away from this moment.
We got some intense parenting about to happen. I don't want to be here.
I felt myself being
Later,
that parent
Gator.
around the other parents, being like, okay, you guys, do you?
But Mom to the rescue. She might have a little bit of day drinking under her belt right now.
She's a little warm.
But she's still mumming it up. Lets them know the boys are playing too. And you're the ones distracting from their game. And Blue just can't wrap her head around. They're not playing, they're working.
It's because there's too much bro rock happening right now, dude.
Exactly.
It really is.
We don't come over and have little tea parties when we play. Well, sometimes we do on certain days, but most of the times, guy play, adult male play doesn't look like it's
Something
for
that
kids
Lilies
think.
would enjoy. Well,
Exactly.
because when you listen to the music in the episode, when the dudes are hanging out, I don't want to say that, but you're listening to Nickelback, and then it cuts to the nail
They
salon.
listen to Custard, Nickelback,
Hey, I
whatever.
have a note literally saying he's gonna scream out the word custard. And then it cuts to the nail salon, and the music is much more gentle and happy. And every time it cuts back and forth, you get that vibe that it's like it's bro time. And now it's Muffin's nail salon with Bluey and what have you. So it's
And Blue was trying to listen her little head off, and she couldn't see it until
I'm
she did.
sure I'm shearing my little head off, man.
Shearing her little head off, and
That's
then we cut back. Punch me. Let me show you something. Punch me.
Dude,
That's such a poor Stripe just can't win sometimes.
leave strap. Well,
Cause Stripe trying to show like his cool little move on Pat.
he just
Pat just-
puts his arm out, be like,
No, like this, and
Come at me,
Stripe
bro.
gets flipped. Got that one turned right around on him.
my intensity took over. Sorry about that.
My instincts.
My instincts
took over.
My instincts took over.
And then just slow zoom in on Bluey. They are playing.
It's such a weird pan moment of it. It pans away just a little bit, and you see Chilli just holding Bluey's back. And the dudes are just being dudes in the background.
And then cue the Australian Yakuza of Muffin and Bingo, who rush in,
with the ninja
full
hats.
get up, swords in hand, ready to take care of business. Bluey stops him, because it's not time for that. We're going to play another game now. And we get the little knowing look from Bluey and Mum, and then we're back.
To the stump.
Stumpfest!
Let's do this!
They rock that stump out the ground, and thus is born one of my favorite gifs online of the three of them.
The only
painted up.
way to celebrate.
Celebrating.
Our show.
Raw.
The show. It's Stumpfest. The nails are painted.
Ladies are cheering with their cocktails.
Phil! Oh! Gotta clean that up.
Uncle Stripe, you like that, Trixie?
He's the one that's proud. He's the one that's just like, yeah, girl, I got it. Don't worry, I'm still a man. I'm still a doggo. I'm doing this.
Because there's that cooler also, again, not filled with soda.
Empty.
They've had a couple of drinks,
Empty.
and there's not much left in there.
Empty.
There wasn't much left in there after cup number one.
That purple Bluetooth speaker's blaring right now.
And then we get some thirsty doggos.
Yep.
We have some lemonade. The new game. Let's make some lemonade. So we get our 50-cent lemonade. Because you've been working
50
so
cents?
hard. And Bluey didn't need to use so. They were working hard. You can work hard, play hard.
50 cents?
In this economy, you're lucky.
In the backyard? She's not selling on the street right now. She's just...
Where's her competition? She's a monopoly right now. She can charge whatever she wants for that lemonade.
Dude.
Also,
Apparently.
question. I've seen
Yes.
this one floated online too.
Yes.
Do we wince because the girls put all the sugar in the world in lemonade? Or do we wince because Chilli gave a little bit of nip of something on top of that lemonade for the guys to enjoy?
That's a beautiful Twitter question that I don't think I can answer. If they've been indulging in the beverage on this day, I don't think they would have winced. I think it's too much sugar, even though there is the same drink that her and Trixie have been drinking. So it might be a cut to them being like, oh, it is alcoholic. But
I'm thinking with you. I'm of the camp of the kids made themselves one poorly made lemonade.
yes,
And it doesn't taste
they've
that
already been
great.
hanging out and doing their thing today. And so have Trixie and Chilli. So if we're Stumpfesting,
If you go from a Mick Ultra, which I'm assuming is what they're drinking,
gosh,
to a lemonade. I feel like me saying Mick Ultra is worse than saying Foster's.
It is an
Call me
insult to
crazy.
Foster's, I think.
I think it's an insult to Australians saying they drink Foster's.
Well, I like Foster's, man.
I like it when I go to an Outback Steakhouse, which is authentic Australian.
But you've been indulging in the day, and then you get a beverage, and it's the most sugary Kool-Aid full packet mode.
Sour.
That's the face they make. I don't think it's them realizing, oh no, it is them saying, oh no, because it's not them enjoying a beverage like that.
Cue rock and roll outro.
Woo!
And the end of
Dude.
one epic episode.
The music hitting at the end, it combines the rock song with the symphonic sounds that you get from the nail salon, and Josh just throws it together and says, watch me do this part. And
I didn't know any better. I said Josh Bush is real good at musicking.
I kind of
and Joe,
like
and
what
we
he
don't say
does.
enough. Joe Twist is what, like the two of them are one good 1-2 punch.
Baffling, dude.
They're just
Hey.
the animation,
Good job,
everything.
folks.
Hey, you guys are good at the things that you do.
Yes.
And you're
Thanks
okay
so
at the
much for
things
doing
that we do. And that's why I got that question for you. Hey, Mike.
Why do you ask me questions? Yeah.
What's your favorite thing today?
My favorite thing today, there's a moment where it's when Chilli's sitting there with Bluey, and she's realizing parents have a little bit more fun, or how they play, it's a little different. There's a moment, Stripe and Luggy's dad, they give a thumbs up to Bandit. So he's digging at the stump because they're his friends and he's there to help. And they look at him and they point for a second. And Lucky's dad gives the thumbs up like, hey, doing good work.
You got it.
And it's just this weird moment because Chili's giving the good vibes. And Lucky's dad just like, yeah, dog, you got this. And but he's there to help. And it shows this whole continuity of community of friends.
It's beauteous.
Interesting, isn't it?
We got so many. We got three cool friends. We got the lady friend dynamic. We got the guy friend dynamic. We got the kid friend
This
dynamic.
episode is everywhere.
It's perfect.
Dude, so what's your favorite thing?
You had to ask me the question before I said my favorite thing is when two of those friend dynamics come together.
Oh.
And that's when the ladies are watching the guys get all sweaty. Whenever Pat is on the scene, something great's about to happen. Just again, slithering over the gate. Hey, ladies. Just there to have fun, recently separated, trying to figure things out for himself, hoping he can reconcile, and just wants to have a nice day where he can throw an axe and get his frustrations out on these last couple of hard months he's had. Wow, this is a twist in this episode I wasn't expecting to go to.
Do you think he literally just flops over the fence? Like, could you climb over a fence like Lucky's dad does?
A fence that low, I could. A fence like my neighbor's fence that's like 8 foot high with, I think they're going to put barbed wire on it next summer. Probably not.
Come on, Pat. Where you at?
Ooh, look at you rhyme.
Who's your favorite character in this episode?
My favorite character is the Stump. Ooh, see what I did there?
You always do that to me.
It's just, without the Stump, there's no episode. The Stump is the central figure, the central
Stump or
character.
Stumps?
It's like the Stumps. It's like how New York City is the fifth character in every show, apparently. The Stump is the fifth healer in the house right now, not counting the aunt and uncle healers and also cousins. Hey, Mike, what's your favorite character?
Trixie.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Elaborate.
I wanted to pick the only character that doesn't run on the grass that their stumps are upon. I couldn't figure it out in this episode because
What do you mean?
I love all of the characters in this episode. This is such a well-built, well-constructed episode, and I was like, I can't pick one. I could pick Muffin. I could pick Bandit, and I can't. And you went for the stumps. I'm gonna pick Trixie because she wasn't on the ground with the stumps. Because all of them are. This is such a good episode.
But she was on the ground with the Stumps when she got her nails done.
She got. Ah, crap.
So your pick is Trixie with an asterisk next to it.
My pick is the
fridge made along the way.
on the top of the house that has the dog bone on it. It's super cool. I see it in 1 second. Dang it! Really? Oh!
Well, redeem yourself. How do you rank this episode?
I rank this episode 50 cents worth of how much Bluey earned from her lemonade.
Good to the last drop.
The last drop. Greg,
Yeah.
how is it? It's not even possible, but I'm going to ask you. How do you rank episode 58 of Bluey? Stumpfest.
I rank this 3 sheets to the wind, just like Chilli and Trixie.
Oofa doofud.
Thank you, everybody. Plug a clock.
Here we are.
Again, want our merch, want our Patreon, want our socials, want our TikTok. Check out linktr.ee/watchingbluey.
All in one breath again. I'm so proud of you.
Send us your takes, your feels, your thoughts,
Do
your
it.
everything
You
to
won't.
watchingbluey@gmail.com. We got a whole bunch of things in the hopper people have sent us for future episodes. Can't wait to talk about.
In the hopper?
Rate, review, subscribe, all that good stuff at Apple Podcasts. It helps us out. We appreciate it.
More than you
It's just
know.
the kindest thing you could do for us. And guess what? It's cheap as free, so why not do it?
It's cheap as free?
Cheap as free. We actually have 2 people I want to shout out this week. We have Serene Sparrow, who said, love this pod. 2 dads who love Bluey and love talking about Bluey. It's just fantastic and lovely, just like
Thank you
Bluey.
so much,
Thank
Serene.
you so much. And then we have Intrigued Customer.
Ooh.
For the adult Bluey addicts, I'm a 35-year-old with no children, but this show is your show and so fun and entertaining.
Yeah!
Oh, thank you so much.
That's
Send us the
awesome.
love. We appreciate it. Also, send some love out to the Are We Bad Parents podcast.
Yes.
Join Tristan and Tim as they answer your questions and help you guide through the difficult decisions and feels that come along with parenting.
There's a reason why I keep Greg around here is because he's really good at saying all those things, and I feel the absolute same joy, and I just can't speak it as well as he does. So, shout out to Greg right now.
But still back to the shout out of our ad.
Uh-oh.
New episodes every Wednesday of Are We Bad Parents podcast. Find them at linktr.ee/Are We Bad Parents. Appreciate you, Tim and Kristen.
Thank you so much.
And lastly, and most importantly,
Oh, dang it. Oh, gosh, I don't even know where to go.
if you're not as crafty as Bandit, Pat, and Stripe, hit up Mr. Trees in western Brisbane suburbs. They will help you with any tree or stump removal needs that you have. www.mrtrees.com.au. Hey,
So fast.
I was nice enough because I care about the sponsor so much. I actually wrote a jingle for them.
Okay.
Call Mr. Trees. That's the name. That name again is Mr. Trees.
Oh man, that's not a Simpsons
Original.
reference at all.
Not stolen from anything.
Fresh, baby.
You gotta do that. You gotta do that ad cap. You gotta do it good. You gotta do it kind. You know why?
Do good ad campaigns.
Do
I don't know why. I'm still trying to figure it out.
Because it's gotta be done.